Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky the Third, where last episode we fought the boss within the Battlestar channel as it turned out to be a grimoire of Annalise, giving us her sealing stone and adding a new party member to our ranks. Afterwards, we turned away from the Lechter to enter Moon Door 3, as we now continue to witness Kloe's entry to Genis Royal Academy.
Felicity finally seems to have decided that she wants to be the leader of our club. I thought I might have to use a certain word that is rather effective on her if she didn't show any signs of relenting. But thanks to that boy who came past just before, I didn't need it after all. I rather wanted to be the one to deliver the final push, though. Oh well, all's well that ends well, I suppose. I got what I wanted. I'll leave the word for next time I need it. I'm so pissed off, I think I'm just going to take the plunge and do it. I'll show everyone I'll be a great club head. Bring it on! Alright, well, we know where he is now. But let's keep up the trail spirit of talking to pretty much everyone we see. Autosave after every room. I bet this is why the graphics die, by the way. Maybe if I turned off autosaves. Huh, you guys searching for that devil too? Same here, he's in real trouble when I get my hands on him. I could have sworn I saw him not long ago, but I can't find hide nor hair of him now. Oh, why does he have to be so good at running away? I'm starving, so I want to head over to the cafeteria and get some grub. Mr. F is hanging around outside the dorm, so I'm stuck. I'll be in trouble if he finds me. Oh, why does he have to hang out in front of the dorm anyway? I hope he's not waiting for me because he knows I skipped class that one time. So this is how it is now. Your life ends as a shut-in because you can't go outside because you'll get told off a little bit. It's almost time for the examinations to begin. I should probably start seriously studying for them. If you want to score well, it's never too early to start studying. If you do want to score well on an examination, it's never too early to start studying. That's the key to doing well. You should probably start by making some summaries first. Those will be very helpful. That one's sentences was just rearranged. And so it was that I became an unenforced prisoner because I refused to go outside due to the guard. Let's check the old schoolhouse. Just because I'm wondering if Anton's still there. And we do love some Anton dialogue, right? Why don't you say anything, Ricky? You okay with the two of us staying like this forever? Well, give it a rest, Anton. Nothing you say makes any sense. That's what you always say, Ricky. You're always trying to avoid answering my questions. Refusing to face up to things isn't going to get you anywhere in life, you know. You'll just end up a loser. Oh, Anton. Ricky's always trying to find ways to avoid answering my questions. I bet deep down he finds all my woes funny or something. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Anton started whining again. He doesn't seem to realise that won't help his situation any. He probably never will. Calm down, Anton. Why not? This isn't going to change anything. But all the same, he sticks with him. I can't imagine that Anton would be that funny that you'd stay with him till the end of time like this, though. Get caught in all those situations. We found you! You're not getting away this time! It's time to come quietly. What exactly is that you're reading? It's Kitty Talk for Dummies. The best novel. Nya go! Nyan nyan! Oh nyan nyan! Have you been sitting here reading that all this time? A man of culture. I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through a vast empty world, living the hardest life that I could. Well, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't as if I would suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Don't have moving elements behind my text, it makes it harder to read. Lechter was right. Just what had I come here to do? After that, Kloe decided to join the fencing club so that the skills Julia taught her didn't grow rusty during her time in the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans search for the nefarious Lechter quite often too. Then, roughly a month after this all began, everyone's favourite time of the academic year finally arrived. School festival time, is it? Right, see, I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right. What am I doing wrong? What's the exams? Exam season, huh? That's not my favourite time. Sarcasm. Students sure have it rough. You're technically 1-2, you know? Technically. You are gonna study, aren't you? Well. I'll take that as a no. Oh, here you are. An angel shines her majesty upon us. Come on, Lechter. It's time for you to hit those books. But I've studied for a whole half second today already. I really don't think. Oh, Lucy. Why can't I get you to do that to me? Wait, no. This is no time for fantasizing. I need to study. Men, they love the aggressive women. Obviously. We're finally free! I knew this place wouldn't go easy on us. Those were really hard. I feel like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Kloe! How'd the exams go for you? Well, alright, I suppose. Now, there's no need to be modest. We know you probably finished in half the time goal the answer right to boot. Smile says it all. Wish I had your brain. Should we can't swap? This isn't the place to be loitering. You're stopping me from getting to the stairs. Oops. We're sorry. Well done, you also kind of blocked partly the stairs. Oh, and one more thing. The student council's work resumes today. I'll be expecting both of you in the council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. As for you, Kloe, you may do as you see fit. I'm guessing that's his way of saying he'd like you to come along too. You might not technically be a member, but you're our honorary Lechter catcher. We kind of need you at this point. I'll bet he's acknowledged you because of that, because believe me, there's a real special talent you've got there. I'm not sure I've done enough to warrant that personally. It's okay for me to go, maybe I will though. Sounds like fun. You might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun. We'd be happy to have you though, fun or no fun. So if you're up for it, so are we. Nice, let's go get ourselves some lunch and we can head on over there. Alright? Alright. Yo guys! Whoa, Lex is here! What's the occasion? Hey, you say that as if I'm never here. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? At least he's being honest about it. Lucy, I'm so happy to see you again. You're looking well, Hans. How did your exams go? Well, I'd appreciate if we avoided that fine subject. Much like how you avoided all the subjects you were supposed to study then. You stop wasting time and take your seats. We have work to do. Sorry! Well, we're all here, so let's get started. Alright, our first order of the day is talking about everyone's dreams for the future. You three can go first. Speak of your highest aspirations that we all might hear. Please continue, Leo. First, I will go over the Student Council's main orders of business for the year. After that, I will discuss our future activities in more detail, and then we can start to work on allocating the budget. Jill, you spill first. Tell us what desires burn within that pure sisterly heart of yours. The desire to topple your presidency. As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all to the proceedings. Expect diddly squat from him. Oh, Lechter. When he's not here, he causes trouble. And when he's here, he causes trouble. So moving along, if we go by your usual pattern for the year, next month will be... I'm exhausted. Trying to find Lechter is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But at least I was finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I was dying of loneliness from not getting to see her during the exam period. You liar. You went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams making you do better in them? You're right, I saw you too. Oh hey, just what I needed. A few people who look like they've got nothing to do. We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet with the heads of all the Academy's clubs and start drafting up a budget. Okay, I guess it's up to you, Kloe. Me? Lechter handed an envelope to Kloe. What is this? It's something that needs to be delivered to the mayor of Ruan. Leo's not going to take no for an answer either, so there you go, enjoy. That sounds very much like it's your job. Mine? Sure not mistaking me for someone else. Oh, and Kloe, you've got a feather on your head. I do? Lechter brushed his hand across Chloe's head. I guess that must have been Sieg's. He did say it was almost time for him to start molting, come to think of it. How long has that been there? I hope it wasn't there during the exams. That would have been so embarrassing. You know about Sieg? And did you actually talk to him? Okay, good luck delivering that envelope. Talk about an enigma. Kloe, you are aware you've just had Lechter's work unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, well, I hate to be the one to break it to you. There wasn't a feather on your head. He did it again. Come on, you can't let him get away with this. You've got to go after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do this work for them. I don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's going to find her if she goes after him now. He's got enough of a head start that we're probably talking like, what, 5 hours to find him? 6? I think it would be faster for me to just go and do with the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver it to the mayor of Ruan after all. Oh, we were kind of hoping you could help us with our work too. I'm sorry, Jill. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Oh, really? Sounds like you should be fine then. Well, take care of the monsters on the way. Thank you, I will. Well, it's a goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Don't be out too late. I won't. We're just gonna go down the path on our own with monsters all around it. Start next week, there's gonna be a series of lectures over at Zeiss Central Factory that open to the public. Fortunately, the exams are over now, so I should be able to go and take a look during the free day. It's gonna be a real eye-opening experience, I'm sure. What if Lecter's literally just up there? Imagine score in line with the average. I'm doing fine. As long as I keep studying, I'll be able to keep up. I'm sure I will. Nothing changes when you come in third year, trust me. If you think that attitude's going to get you through to graduation, you're going to be in for a very rude awakening. You know, the exams are finally over. I'm going to grab something to eat and then get right to hunting for more club members. I'm so glad the exams are finally over. The exam period is tough on us teachers too, I'll have you know. Not like we enjoy giving you them. Something tells me he's like, probably just like here. Nope. Why'd you have that envelope? It was forced on you by Lechter, wasn't it? It's fine, of course. I'll make sure it's delivered. We got money. Let's use 200 mirror. Head south on the highway to reach Ruan. The mayor's mansion is on the east side of the town's southern block. Don't get lost. I won't. Thank you. I wonder if it's supposed to be a payment for doing this errand or something? I'm now rich! I ended up hitting him again. Why did I do it? Every time I see his face, I just feel like punching him. It's love. Is that how I really feel about him? It's love. Well, it's the end of the month. It's about time for Lechter to make his move. What's that mean? Oh yeah, Kloe. I probably should have mentioned this earlier on. You do know you need permission to leave the grounds, right? I'm sure the dean won't hesitate to give it to you if you ask, but permission is permission. Okay. Oh, Kloe. There's no practice day, as you might be aware. Yes, I am. We're starting again tomorrow, though, right? That's right. We've got a big tournament coming up after all. We really need to get back to work. put our backs into it. Could have told me I needed permission beforehand, of course. So I went to the gate and then been sent backwards, obviously. Did I just pass someone on the street? If you wonder what I'm doing here, I'm looking for Lechter. I was round to tell, but just as I got here, I lost sight of him. I swear that guy's impossible. I know just how he feels. That was me thinking I'd be able to enjoy taking it easy back here. But now Mr. F was on the road out front, so now I'm actually stuck here. It's not as fun when you're here just because you have to be. He's got stuck again. His weird prisoner status continues. Okay, no one's out that way. Bye, Mr. Effort. Let's go get permission then. Oh, good day, Kloe. Can I help you? Actually, I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy, so I came to ask for permission to leave the grounds. Kloe gave the dean a brief explanation of what she needed to do. Oh, I see. Actually, I have no objection to granting you permission. Kloe received permission to leave the grounds. Thank you very much, Dean Collins. Still, I've been quite pleased to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time. And, well, certain element of their work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, if that is all, I should probably get to work. Oh, of course. Take care. Thank you. She looks so much more chipper now. I suppose I have him to thank for that. Lechter? See, there's still events for me to take on. Well, the exams fortunately ended without any trouble. That marks the first major examination period for you first-year students. You'll get used to them. You've got plenty more to look forward to. Don't beat yourself up too much if this one didn't quite go as planned. It happens. Hey, Kloe. What am I doing here? I want to ask Miss Millie a question. She's not here at the moment, though. You're telling me? Oh, I see. Oh, it's just that I'm actually thinking of sending my son to this academy. Are you now? Oh, Kloe, how do you feel about the exams? Well, I thought they were a little difficult, to be honest. Really, I'm rather confident in my performance. I can hardly wait for the results to be issued. Hi, Kloe. Like I said yesterday, our club's going to start meeting again tomorrow. So make sure you use today to get yourself well rested and back in peak shape. You bet. Don't look, I'm in the process of writing a letter. Who's it to? Duh, Lucy. Now the exam's finally over, it's time to make my feelings known to her. Can't let Hans get ahead of me in the race for her heart. Lucy is the school prima belladonna then. Prima donna too? Not so much. I decided to join the archery club. I have some experience with the sport, you see. I think it'd be good to go back to it. I see practice is starting tomorrow, so I'll bet everyone will want to rest up today while they still can. And now I'm checking out everywhere again rather than going onwards. Hi, Kloe. I'm just going around all the club captains like I said earlier. It's an easier job than trying to find a lecturer at least, but hey, what isn't? Yes, that's right. I just need you to fill out your club's planned budget here. So you put an outline of your club's activities here, then... Yes, that's right. So just to fill this out then. See, she's busy with club-related work right off the bat. Huh? Just as planned. Just as planned. You're building up a resume, are you? And no one's in our classroom. Any more events for me to see? The auditorium seemingly is empty. I'm staring at the wall. I'm going to be born again as a new man. Yes, yes I will. It's Anton. He's staring at a wall. He's telling the wall that he's going to be born again as a new man. Good luck with that, Anton. I'm not sure the wall will reply. Certainly enough, I don't think there'll really be people here right now, except for Miss Milliers. I was in the faculty lounge grading papers until not long ago. And then that damn Lechter just showed up out of nowhere. He's all like, "Hey, Milia, what you doing?" "Oh, grading papers already, huh? Must suck being a teacher." It sucks when you're there judging me. I'm not even being lazy for the record. I'm just way too angry to be grading papers right now, so I came in to cool off. Ugh. So the teachers don't like Lechter. Loads of people. So expulsion? I don't know. Oh, you planning to head outside the academy grounds? Keep an eye out for monsters then. I don't want to fight any monsters. I will dodge all the monsters. Do I have a yin yang on? I wish. And no one's over here. Boys' dorm's well empty, so let's get on our way then. We have permission. Of course I didn't have to worry about monsters. Now, right when the moon doors took a long time, we've got to remember our first ever moon door still has another part of it to go. So we never saw its real length. Well, here I am. This is the first time I've had the chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before. The last time I came here was during the 100 Days War. Whoops. I forgot that you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. Guess I'll try heading to the mayor's mansion later. It's no big deal anyway. Lechter didn't make it seem too urgent. So nice to see this town so lively. It really has changed in atmosphere since then. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me he isn't in there for the reason I think he is. He better not be. Is he a gambling? Bad boy Lechter. Wait, he's in Ruan anyway? Why can't he just deliver the blooming letter? Lechter, what are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I'm the student council president. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa. I find myself down how he could be more by the minute. Maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him so I can make sure this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. That sounds like the bridge coming down. Finally, I can go visit the mayor now. I'll be leaving now. I need to go and take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. Excuse me. I'm a student of Genis Royal Academy here on Student Council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmor? I'm afraid not. It's currently annoying, you see. If your business is urgent, might I recommend coming back another day? I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. I'm the Mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I acted as representative during his absence. Sorry, I had to change the Gilbert voice. I'm the Mayor's student, Gilbert, and I acted as representative during his absence. So you're a student of Genis Royal Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I've come to deliver an envelope from the Student Council to the Mayor, where we handed over the envelope to the steward. I see. It's the list of the Academy students for the current year. As you know, students generally live in dorms, and obviously there are large numbers of them coming and going year after year. It makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students like this. Oh, that's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Tell you the truth, I was once a student of the Academy. Not just any student either. I was part of the Student Council as well. Genis Council is a fine organisation. They're proud as they are noble-minded with a true dedication to carrying out their duties and bettering the Academy they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe that was ever the case looking at the current student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too, so do continue to work as part of it the best you can. Thank you, I will. I'm not actually a member though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. That was no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. Are we ever gonna we've got to see Gilbert every couple of hours at this point, haven't we? I wonder if he's actually still here like I told him to be. We might get Gilbert withdrawal. I knew it! Why was I going looking at that machine? Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? I'm trying to find him. That was me, Master Lechter. Master Lechter? A young lady came to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they departed, however. Thank Adius for Lucy. I'm so sorry for the trouble he's caused you. On behalf of the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less. I really do apologise. On the contrary, Master Lechter is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have the chance to speak to him, we placed the coins in the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. If you could let him know that, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. I'm exhausted. I can't believe he's even an active gambler. Or he's just crazy. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. Yes. He's an enigma. Something wrong? Oh, are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you'd like. You don't have to do that, but if you really wanna, it's a red stone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but can't find it. A red stone, right? Yeah. I don't get why I haven't found it already. Kloe found a pretty red stone. Excuse me, this wouldn't happen to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it! Kloe handed the boy the stone. Phew, I'm glad we were able to find it. Yeah, I'm Clem, and, thanks. Anyway, bye! Are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get home on my own. I'm not some dumb kid, you know. I know, but you see, I'm a little lost myself. I was hoping that I might be able to ask your family for directions. So while you might not need my help, would you be willing to let me go with you? Huh? Oh, then I guess I could. Sure. This way. Come on, hurry up. I'm coming. His house is this way, though. I guess he must be from Minoria. Oh. What's wrong? Well... The place he led me to was Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here, because I was so weak-willed that I knew I would rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Ruan. Oh, how badly I wanted to run straight here. But I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. What's up with you? Why'd you go quiet? I want to introduce you to the matron. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than I was before, right? I've gotten used to life at the academy. I've made friends there. I've resumed practicing my swordsmanship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lechter around. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. Maybe I can finally walk back inside here with my head held high and not immediately given to the weakness in my heart. Come on, you scare me. You're not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Sure, this way. Keep up, or I'll leave you behind. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else has long... Goodness, is that you, Kloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matron, It's you, it's really you! Oh dear, I see you still look exactly the same when you're crying. Well, What? What's going on here? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere. Before I knew it, I was just so happy to see you again. Oh, that's no reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Kloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're still the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? I'm glad you finally came back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just want to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where is Joseph? You haven't heard the news then? I'm afraid he's no longer with us. He passed away about 4 years ago. He passed away? One day he went out shopping in Ruan and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, why are you apologizing? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come, even though I love it here. If I'd just been more honest with myself, if I'd just come back here from the beginning. Somebody here? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Oh, what are you crying for? These are the children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. I'm Mary. Huh, what's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly, you gotta say hello. Kloe, the Mercia Orphanage you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should have some tea. That seems like as good a time as any. Will you give me a hand making it, Kloe? Of course. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage. I made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled, exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and the children. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father, all my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same as the one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet when I was there, I knew my heart wasn't as pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. One month later. I didn't intend to stay out that long. It's so easy to lose track of time when I'm at the orphanage. I better hurry back to the dorm. Huh? The lights are already off. Jill must have gone to sleep already. Ah! Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. I was just feeling so lonely without my beloved Kloe around to keep me company that I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on our days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you sure seem to love it there. Where have you been, anyway? I'm sorry for being out so late. I didn't mean to break curfew, but it just happened. No big deal. The teachers don't suspect a thing. I took care of that. That might not be the case forever if it keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. Yeah, I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. Patient Teresa might start getting annoyed if I keep staying out so late, too. So? You didn't answer me, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way, it isn't. I've just been going to an acquaintance's house. An acquaintance's house, huh? No. And what relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercia Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there, so since I live in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? Hold up, that's the place between here and Minoria, right? Ah, phooey, I was hoping it was going to be something a little more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer, spending your days off helping the poor little orphans and all. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans? Don't you dare call them that. What? What right do you have to talk about them like they're objects of pity? And I'm not a good girl. Excuse me. I didn't think I'd ever see her like that. I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage. Well, we're out in the middle of the night now. Now what are we doing? For our interactive cutscene. Obviously I can't leave again. Seems like something Kloe would do, is to be just straight retreat. Obviously I'm not going back in again. I don't want to talk to her right now. The old schoolhouse, I wonder? Auditoriums at night are spooky. You even go in the school building at this time? What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this? Maybe I should talk to Hans. Oh, we're playing as Jill. Which one's Hans' bedroom anyway? This isn't Hans' room. I don't really want to talk to anyone else right now either. This isn't Hans' room either. It's past curfew, so I really don't want Mr. Effort to know I'm here. I get in tons of trouble. They could be in the nudies. This isn't Hans' room. I don't really want to talk to any. Okay, cool. This is Hans' room. I've got to check. You in there, Hans? Yeah, they're you, Jill. Hold on, I'll open the door. What the heck are you doing here? It's late. Something happened? Not really. Your face tells me it's a big old lie. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment anyway. Don't try any funny business, okay? As if I would. Now get your butt inside. So, What happened? Something to do with Kloe, right? I can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before? Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologise before offering her opinion on anything, so we've got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have? Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff, even when I don't mean it. She was really angry, too. Angry? Kloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it. Can you be serious, Hans? I am. I'm just not sure how to face her now. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here? Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room and that's final. I know what you said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize. I don't know. Stay here or go back. Why am I being given these options? I obviously can't stay the night here. Even if I do try and apologize, there's every chance she'll ignore me. It wouldn't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. All delaying going back is going to do is postpone the inevitable, but I can hardly blame her for being scared. How are you already asleep? Leo? Wow, you're sure back late today? You see, there's a perfectly good reason why Jill is here. I tried to say that she should go back to her own room, but wouldn't you know it, she wouldn't listen. Then... How the situation arose is of no consequence. We'll be sleeping outside tonight. I can't even tell if you believe me or not. Wait, what? I thought that there'd be a skit and then she'd get told to go off. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days. Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy. Someone's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good. I always wish I could have a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. Wishing for those things just doesn't get you them. And no matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. I just can't seem to make any progress. I getcha. You were so frustrated you ended up lashing out against a friend who's kind of on the dense side. That's not what happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed at it, but Jill is still very important to me. But I'm not wrong either. I'm not going there because I pity the children or because I'm a good girl. The children there are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy being there, because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just wanted to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how much I want friends and family, I just can't get them. Are they destined to forever be out of my reach? You're spilling all the beans tonight, huh? What about you? Is there anything in the world that you take seriously? Just one thing where you refuse to compromise. You know, you can be pretty scary when you start shouting. Forget it. Shouting at you isn't going to solve anything. So, you still don't know why you're mad, right? You're not even listening to me, are you? I just told you why. It's because, well, because I'm not going there out of pity. That's not why I'm going there at all. It's because it's genuinely important to me and because... now we're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin. Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm trying to have a serious discussion with you. You can't walk away in the middle of it. Listen, all I'm going to say is get yourself a clear answer to my question. These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Lechter! Oh, who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. No, he's not. He seems like he never takes anything seriously, but in reality, he does. You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like a knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself. He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why? Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. All that time, I'd been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. And to avoid facing that fact, I kept desperately clinging on to everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe it was because I was afraid that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That was why my heart was so restless. The next day. I guess this must be the place. Well, it's not like I have to do anything too daring today. All I need to do is scope it out for now. I know I didn't mean any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. I never should have made fun of the kids here about knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm going to come here, get to know more about the place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe then she'll forgive me. Shout, the guard chickens will get you. Huh, looks like there's no one here. Phew. Get it, guard cuckoos. Wow, this place is actually pretty cute. Well, here comes the hard part. Jill, what are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Kloe. Do you want to come in? Come in? Yeah, okay. Wait here for a minute. I'll go make us some tea. Look, I'm sorry, Kloe. What I said was really, really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both of my parents too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I didn't want to think that just because someone was an orphan, they were unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend life unable to have the same kind of happiness that others did. I didn't want anyone to say it, or even think it. But that wasn't because I wasn't thinking of the children here. It was because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Kloe, please allow me to finish. I wanted to think I was getting angry on the children's behalf, but now I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too, and that's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human being irritated me so much. I'm such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as I'm sticking up for other people when in reality I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No, you're clearly not the one at fault, Kloe. This is on me and I'm sorry. Why you were angry with me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life you or the kids here have led. And I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything at all. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I didn't know how, I suppose. Same here. I take back everything I said about the children too. I had no right to be judging them when I'd never even been here or met them. I didn't know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? They sleep in bunk beds, huh? I'm kind of jealous. Achoo! That's adorable.
They all have the plague now.
They really do look cute when you're sleeping. Now I feel even worse for being so mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well that you didn't actually mean any harm with what you said. All my frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? We're just going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home just how important this place truly is to me. Well, to tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? I barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you want to get going? Yeah. And the kids stayed asleep the whole time. It feels kind of weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time. But this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. I just thought it's the middle of the day, maybe they're ill. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. The sunlight does wonders of making you want to drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time, it was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely love this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now I know that I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There was also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. I still haven't thanked him for all he had done for me. Not once. Lechter! Get back here! Today's the day you're finally going to do some work. Ah! Kloe? I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Our pizza attack didn't work all that well. You'll have to do better than that if you want to catch the almighty Lechter. How did he get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. You got no one to blame but yourselves for letting me get away. So long, suckers. Get back here! We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under a man of paperwork. After all the times I've chased him around, I know there's got to be more to this than it seems. He's not making it look like he's up there. He's making it look like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go and have a look anyway. So we can go check out the school once more, but this seems like it might be the end of our little bit. I'll go with one A set, please. Let's check out the student council before we claim that. They're not even there. What's going on in the changing rooms? Where did I put the key to get in here? We're stuck outside without that. Clara's gone and lost the key to this room. She gave me a real earful when I lost it, and then she goes and does the exact same thing. Typical, huh? Oh, hello, Kloe. How come you haven't been showing up for practice much lately? Sorry about that, Rigel. I've just had a lot going on lately, I suppose. Alright. Still a stupid talking about here, so I always knew there had to be some kind of legitimate reason. Drop by if you get the chance though, we'll always be waiting for you. I will, thank you. And then of course we want to find Anton and Ricky. Tomorrow's the general meeting of the student council. You must find him before then. Right. He never says more than he has to, does he? I'm busy helping out Leo with his work today. Unfortunately, all I can really do is get things together for him. But he does so much for me all the time. I like to help however I can. Patrick. Alright, where's student council guys at this point? As well as a little bit extra. I think Lechter doesn't look like the type to help out school staff like me, but he helps with me with menial tasks a lot. He gets a lot of help. He's a good guy in my book. He has been known to steal stuff from time to time, though. He helps me out, but then he steals stuff. It's almost time for the holidays. Yay! I better start thinking about how I should spend them. It's weird. Trell's really got me in the habit of talking to everyone, didn't it? I should probably start doing some prep work for tomorrow's classes now. Studying is such fun! When I don't even have to do it to, like, find books anymore or anything like that. And I'm still doing it. Oh, hello, Kloe. Hello, Logic. May I ask what you're doing? Not much. It's just I joined the Academy's music club. Today's our first practice session. Did you? Have fun then. I'll try. Incidentally, Kloe, I was just gonna say, let's give our best to our next set of examinations. But of course. Okay, how does this help with music? Apparently Freya's an exchange student from Le Mans. They say she's crazy smart, like exceedingly intelligent. That's not why I decided to join the music club though, absolutely not. Radio calisthenics, oh okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Radio calisthenics are a big thing over in Mercia area, you know. People always go around a big old radio and do them. Wait, do you know what an old radio is? It's a device that you can use to listen to music and stuff that gets broadcast by something called a radio station. Now we know what they're doing. We figured it out. It was calisthenics all along. I've got you now, you sorry excuse for a president. Time to accept your fate. Someone's murdered Anton, probably. Mickey? What were you doing under there? Let go of me! I wasn't doing anything! What's going on here? I keep telling you, I wasn't doing anything weird, I swear. Then, what were you doing down there, huh? I'm sorry, but crawling under there screams suspicious. That's what I thought too. That's why I crawled in there. I'm not following you. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, I was around the back of the school building when I saw this guy who looked like he rolled right out of a dumpster walking around. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so sloppy looking in my life. Scary how I know just from that who he's talking about. Yeah, me too. Honestly, he made me so curious I had to see what he was up to. So I ended up following him. Anyway, he looked around for a while, then he wandered here into the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? It was when I followed him in here that he noticed me. The second he saw me, he seemed to panic a little before crawling under there. I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close too. So in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe you bothered thinking about things other than how to best skip class, you wouldn't fall for such obvious tricks. He was deliberately trying to get your attention by acting suspicious as all get out. Like he was trying to set you up. Call it our student council president's speciality. What? That guy's the student council president? You gotta be kidding. He couldn't look any less the part. He's preaching to the choir. Can't believe what I'm hearing. That guy's the student council president. Seriously. There's something wrong with this world. Listen to what I'm saying, Mickey. I should probably have told you this a long time ago, but I'm going to take this golden chance to give you a good lecturing now. Jill? Oh, Kloe. So I'm going to stay and give Mickey a good lecturing for a while longer. Oh, that's alright. You can leave looking for Lechter to me. I think I might have an idea where he is. You do? Oh, why am I even surprised? You're like a metal detector for Lechter at this point. I wouldn't go quite that far. I was thinking maybe I could crawl in there. Maybe he's got a secret hidey hole down there. Obviously not. Hello. It's all my luck confessing to Lucy a while back. All she said was, I'm sorry. Her expression says she's got someone else on her mind already to me. I don't think she'd look at another guy even if we tried. I think Lucy has a heart set on someone already. But who? I have to know. I probably shouldn't tell Hans that though. I wouldn't want to deny him the suffering and misery or rejection when he takes a shot at confessing it to her like I did. Ain't that what friends are for? Oh, here are the examination results. Let's see the top 5 scorers among the third years were. Number 1 was Lechter, but he was barely in any classes. What about me? The second highest ranking was Leo and the third was Regal. Oh, it looks like I was the highest among the first years. Because I'm the best. Oh, want to talk to you, not that. Oh, looks like I couldn't be Lucy this time. I tried a bunch of new study methods, but they just weren't enough, I guess. I wonder what kinds of study methods she uses. So we're missing Lucy, really. I ended up being forced to draw a portrait of the student council president a while back. I didn't expect what would happen, though. I ended up winning this concert I entered in. Why? Why, indeed? I wonder if the judges liked the Falcom on his shoulder or something. I mean, it did make for a good picture, but still. Oh? He really is hanging out with Sieg all the time, then? Lechter became president instead of all the other, much more fitting candidates, and I still can't bring myself to accept that. It's just not right. Nah. How can his grades be so good when he never acts like he gives a flying hoot about anything? I wish I could make the exams much harder just so I could see him suffer. But if I did that, all the other students would suffer too. Decisions, decisions. Come on now, Amelia. The only 2 candidates running were Lechter and Regal, and Regal was off on the actual day due to stomach pains. Couldn't have really ended any other way. So he's student council president by default. Oh, Roy, you haven't seen Lechter around here, have you? Lechter? I'm afraid not, no. I see. Sorry for troubling you then. I'm here to look for Lucy. But she's not here. I've drawn up a plan for our club activities during the holidays. It can be a pain at times, but this position is turning out to be a lot more fun than I expected it to be. La la la! She finally seems to have seriously developed some enthusiasm for a new position. Now the exam results are all finally out though. It's probably about time for her to be returning home for a while. Why? Holidays will be beginning soon after all. Okay, good reason. I was like, bad exam results get called back by parents for scolding. That sounds bad. I'm intending to try a new approach toward teaching tomorrow's lesson. I haven't decided what to go with, however. Maybe using short stories to test reading comprehension would be a good idea. Maybe. Oh dear, are you looking for Lechter again? Yes, I'm afraid so. Tomorrow's the general meeting of the student council, but he's run away and we can't find him. Which is the problem, as we don't have all of the necessary documents to conduct it as it stands. Ah, you're a born troublemaker, that one. Sir, if you don't mind me saying, I'm a little surprised by just how much you seem to trust him. I suppose you would be. He said he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows exactly what the potential of his actions are, too, and fully accepts them. He still acts however he likes, but he's more than willing to face the consequences of his actions. I'm not sure trust is the most appropriate word for what I have for him. At the very least, I think he makes for an interesting president. Admittedly, he does do his work properly when we do manage to capture him. And I know from experience that it may seem like he never takes anything seriously, but that's absolutely not the case. I just wish he'd actually do his work seriously from the beginning instead of requiring us to capture him before he does it. Quite understandable. Perhaps you should tell him that yourself next time you see him. I think I will. Well, I haven't found Lucy anywhere. Can you actually climb this, by the way? It's only actually that high, so technically he jumps up, or jumps to at least that to reach. It's quite a crazy jump he manages to perform each time. No one's out there. There's Lucy. I'm all alone with Lucy. This is like a dream come true. Oh, Lucy! What is it? I just want to ask you something. What do you think the most important thing in the world is? It's L-O-V-E, right? If you ask me, it's probably... strength, I suppose? What? Speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Lechter upside the head right now. Well, if you need someone to hit you, or if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like.